At Kasanje Pig Farm, stepping into the piggery is not as simple as opening a gate. Here, safety begins with strict biosecurity. Every visitor must shower and change into protective clothing before accessing the animals. At Kasanje Practical and Demonstration Farm, we do pig production as one of the enterprises that the farm has. And right now where we are seated is where the piggery enterprise is. The piggery enterprise is fenced off. Before accessing this enterprise or before entering the piggery unit, you're supposed to undergo clear biosecurity processes or program. What we do under biosecurity, we have what we call wet biosecurity, where we go through a process of showering. You shower and change into our protective gear. You leave everything that you've come with from wherever you come from. Actually, we rarely allow people into the piggery unit. But if you have to enter or if you have to access the unit, then you have to go through all that process in order for you to access our pigs. At times, people usually laugh when you take them through such processes just to come and visit pigs. They are like, but these are pigs. Why do you really make us suffer? Just, these are pigs. And pigs are meant to be dirty. No, pigs are not dirty. And you are the problem to our pigs. In case we just allow you in minus observing biosecurity, the chances are very high that you might bring us diseases, for example, African swine fever, which can be very dangerous to our section. Prevention starts before the pigsty, and here safety is not negotiable. What we do, we usually do what we call wet biosecurity, and after that we change into protective gear, like the way you see me dressed. All I've changed into the protective gear. And once you're keeping pigs at your farm, it doesn't necessarily matter whether you're the owner, whether you're what or what. Whoever has to access the piggery facility has to observe the biosecurity measures that are put in place. Despite the fact that I may be the MD, I can never enter the piggery section minus observing them. This is why you see me changed like this. So after changing, despite the fact that you've gone through the wet biosecurity and you've changed into the protective gear, these are disposable. After using them, we dispose them off to prevent the washing and again reusing. They may not be washed well. So we want to prevent all those risks that might be there. So even after putting on this protective gear and putting on the gumboots which belong to the farm, again you step into the disinfectant. And even your fingers are sanitized, such that wherever you touch and do anything, you've not come in with any challenge. Prevention starts before the pigsty, and here safety is not negotiable. So in addition to that, for biosecurity, we also fenced off the piggery section, whereby we use the chain link and a live fence to access. We use the Luconi. I don't know how Luconi is called in English, but we use Luconi. And then that place is fenced off with several gates. Nobody is allowed to access the piggery unit. And the reason as to why we fenced it off is to prevent the dogs from accessing the section, or is to prevent the dogs from coming into the piggery unit. Dogs are one of the vectors that really have acted so much in transmitting African swine fever. So they usually come with bones from wherever they have picked them from. And if your piggery enterprise is not fenced off, they will take those bones to the piggery. And if they have carried them from a place, maybe the pig from which the bones came from died of African swine fever, the chances are very high that they are going to bring the bones into your piggery unit. And you don't have any, and there and then
your pigs will get sick. And the other issue is that once the dogs defecate and you step into their feces and then move into your unit, minus disinfecting, the chances are very high that you can still take the virus to your pigs and then you kill all of them. So to prevent the dogs from coming close, that's why we fenced off. And the other issue, the biosecurity issue that we put in place, we tried as much as possible to put some wire meshes on some ties to prevent the birds from entering.
Inside the farm, you will find Combra and Duroc pigs, premium breeds imported from South Africa.
Here at Kasanje Practical and Demonstration Farm, we keep Combra. The breeds we keep are Combra and Duroc. The Duroc we imported Duroc males from South Africa, actually from Denmark, but they referred us to their branch in South Africa. So we imported them from Denmark, and these are the ones from which we correct semen.
Artificial insemination, call it AI, is a modern solution many farmers hesitate to trust, but at Kasanje Farm, the results will speak for themselves.
Which semen we sell to farmers, and we also use to inseminate our females. About that semen, I would like to make a clarity. People have got a tendency of saying we don't use artificial insemination because we get a smaller litter size. Litter size is the number of piglets that a mother will follow or will give you in that particular following, or in that particular, when it produces that parity, the number of pigs it will give you. So people have a tendency of thinking that whenever you use artificial insemination, you get very few piglets, which is not right. And believe me, you've seen it. All the females here we inseminate using semen, Duroc semen, and even the semen from the hybrid boas I've showed you. We usually get 13, 15 piglets born alive. So I want people to understand that the success of AI depends on the quality of semen you've produced. Our semen here is so good, it is fresh semen, and we make sure that its quality is very important, because its quality contributes to the number of piglets that are going to be born.
So, what makes the difference? Timing and technical person. Many farmers inseminate once and walk away, but to increase on the litter size, double insemination is a key.
Adopt what we call a AMPM rule. This is where we do double insemination. Once a pig is observed in heat and it's the right time to be inseminated, when it comes into standing reflex or standing heat, we inseminate it twice. If you inseminate it in morning, you again inseminate it in evening, to increase on the chances of getting a large litter size or getting many piglets. It rules out the other issue of people thinking that once you use artificial insemination, you get very few piglets. For you, you've seen them, and they are real. The number is good.
But success with artificial insemination is not just about semen or technical person. It takes teamwork that is between the farmer, the vet, and the nutritionist.
Artificial insemination and its success rate does not only depend on me, who produces semen, and the person is coming to inseminate, but also you, the farmer. You play a very big role. In your management, you're supposed to make sure that your pigs are managed so well, the nutrition is so well. How you feed these pigs before they are inseminated contributes a lot to the number of piglets you're going to get. And how you feed this pig immediately after insemination will also contribute to the implantation, because there is a special way we are supposed to feed them. And once you don't do that, the chances are high the implantation may not occur. And this will result from how you fed your pigs.
Another critical factor, knowing when the sow is in heat, timing insemination during the right window is everything.
Also knowing the right time when the pig has to be inseminated. You know that the heat period is a little bit lengthy and it's all not productive. So there is that particular moment that a pig is supposed to be inseminated if you want to get good results. If you inseminate it too early, the chances are very high that it's going to give you very few piglets, and this explains why you get very small litter size. You get very few piglets once you use artificial insemination. So when you inseminate it again too late, you will get still very few piglets. So now it needs technicality, and you farmers also need to understand and appreciate this. What is that right moment the pig has to be inseminated? So we usually offer these trainings and assistance. We want you to learn it because certain things are practical. You're not going to hear me speak and you get the real concept. Despite of the fact that I'm a farmer, but I'm also a technical person. So being a technical person, that's why I offer that service. I don't offer it out of the blue. I don't train farmers out of the blue.
At Kasanje, pig farming is not just tradition. It's science, strategy, and teamwork. From biosecurity to breeding, every step matters. Because when you do things right, the results are undeniable.